It's very interesting that the Democrats now seem to be the censorship party, the warmongering party, and the Biden administration, they want to control, how you cook, what car you drive now, what AC, what air conditioning you're going to have. So, I don't know what kind of lube you can use, but eventually...
Okay, and hey, here's the joke. Republicans, they want to tell women they can't control their own body. Oh, check this one out. Republicans, they want to tell you who you should marry. Now, when it comes to celebrities complaining about a system, about, Republicans, Democrats, and far left and far right, like, I have to take it with a grain of salt, because a lot of these millionaires, billionaires, it falls on deaf ears because you got money, okay? Like I know you're getting taxed a lot, but regular folks like myself, we getting taxed a lot too. We got a lot of bills. We're barely making it, okay? I don't want to hear a celebrity who got money, who is well known and probably could get an acting job, a singing job quicker than I can find a regular job, okay? You're going to be okay. I'm trying to make it myself, okay? But when it comes to folks like Rob Schneider, and it's weird because I loved the movies that he was in. I enjoyed it with a passion growing up, and I'm pretty sure if I was to pop on a movie now with Rob, it would be funny. I would actually genuinely enjoy it, okay? I'm not going to say something like cancel him and I'm never going to watch his movie. I enjoy his acting, his work, and I think he's an amazing comedian. I would never do that. But for him to go on Fox News and say, what was it? The left wants to destroy everything they don't agree with? What the hell are you talking about? Do you know the party that you're aligning with, that you're speaking to, the audience that you're trying to convey this to? They're actively taking people's rights away. You're talking about the left wants to destroy, which they are. Hey, we can have that conversation. That's a whole separate conversation. But you should be looking in the camera like, and why are these Republicans trying to strip away everybody's rights away that they don't agree with? Oh man, if you don't believe me, let's go ahead, watch this interview with Mr. Rob Schneider on Fox News, and let's have that conversation.
The cultural Marxists have done with other artists who appeal to conservatives like Jason Aldean or the producers of Sound of Freedom, forces on the left are trying to cancel Oliver Anthony through smears because of his YouTube playlist now. Now, this is going to backfire just as it has before, because we're on to their tiresome and desperate game. Now, someone who is not tiresome and desperate is actor and comedian Rob Schneider. He's also the star of Woke Up in America, available exclusively right now on FoxNation.com. It is hilarious. Rob, well, I don't want to introduce you with desperate, desperate, and that is just horrible. And
I just said his name, and oh my God, he's just so funny. I just keep saying Rob Schneider. Did I miss a joke? I don't know. That's just kind of weird to me, but that's another story. Let's continue.
Tedious. No, that's not what you are.
Thank you. Look, first of all, if I may correct your little news program, Laura, let me just talk about when Biden in Hawaii with the, when they're honoring the victims of the fire, he was not sleeping. He was taking a prayer nap, praying for the victims. Obviously, it's very obvious. He was praying for them. You could tell mid-sleep. He did that every once in a while. And first of all, I know people complain it's $113 billion for Ukraine and $700 per Maui citizen. Well, let me just tell you, you've been to Hawaii, I've been to Hawaii. We know how inexpensive everything is over there. You have to ship everything in. $700 goes a long way. You can buy
water,
a carton of milk, 6 eggs, 4 eggs, 1 flip-flop. It's going to help a lot.
Rob, when you see the reaction to this, kind of a hillbilly guy doing this song, it's a bare bones production, just catches on. It's like it's a cultural moment. What's your reaction to how the left responds to this?
Just a side note, if not already, I've done a video about that one country guy singing. It's not bare bones. It was not organic. It was not natural. It was all planned by these far right commentators. Watch the video, okay? Jesus.
Digging up his YouTube playlist.
He used to root for the underdog, and now it's like you have a guy who came out of nowhere, and a guy that has nothing, and that and all of a sudden to try to destroy him or try to take that down as some kind of right wing. It's an ugly hit. It really is an ugly place to come from. But it doesn't surprise me, because I do think it's very interesting that the Democrats now seem to be the censorship party, the warmongering party, and the Biden administration, they want to control, how you cook, what car you drive now, what AC, what air conditioning you're going to have. So, I don't know what kind of lube you can use, but eventually...
Okay, and hey, here's a joke. Republicans, they want to tell women they can't control their own body. Oh, check this one out. Republicans, they want to tell you who you should marry. Hey, check this one out. Hey, Rob Schneider, if you're listening, you can use this one, okay? Republicans are constantly trying to strip away government assistance for poor people. That's why I took a lot of time. Okay, I took a lot of time trying to come up with that one, so you can use it one time. Anytime after that, you're gonna have to pay me. Okay. We can make jokes all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, Republicans are trying to give away guns to like everybody, but they want to make voting eligible until you're 26. But you can own a gun at 18. Isn't that crazy? They want to arm teachers, not with more money and more space and more help for the students. They want to give them guns to protect not more money, but guns. Get it? You see how the joke.
Why shouldn't they control? They censor you. If you say something the tech companies don't want you to say on social media, you're out. So why shouldn't they try to control what?
Elon Musk, isn't he doing that? Bro, he must not be on X. Or was it Twitter X or just X? I don't know.
You can hear and listen to, and what you get to watch, and what you get to enjoy. And then if it's something outside of what the liberal intelligentsia wants you to watch, well, then we're going to have to undermine it or destroy it. But like you said, it's not going to work. I think the people are going to watch what they want to watch. And I think you can try to cajole people all you want. But at the end of the day, if it speaks to you, that like this song does, people are going to, they're going to come around, because if it makes money, because that's the one thing that they won't ignore in Hollywood. If it makes money. If it makes money, then they'll kind of come around very quickly. You'll see 4 or 5 of those guys in the next couple of months. Beards and red hair, the whole deal.
Yeah, well, imagine if he had had a different anthem, let's say for...
Hey, check this out. He ain't lying about that. Ooh, he ain't lying about that. One, like I told you, that whole entire song and production was not grassroots. They had like a $2,000 microphone in the middle of the... If this was just a regular dude just singing a song, like it's gonna be on a camera phone, a poor quality camera phone at that. You know what I'm saying? So let's not be fooled by this whole smoke and mirrors they trying to do. Second off, he ain't lying. Oh, all the country, folks who just want to say some nonsense like, oh, America's good, black people bad. I'm gonna slap their ass like. That's gonna come out the woodworks for real. Like, they're gonna purposely dye their beard red and their hair yellowish blonde, whatever that is, because it makes money. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't lying about that.
He was singing about a transition of sorts. That would have been a moment where he would have had, the whole crowd.
He would be, he would be everywhere,
would be in on it.
I mean, he'd be in all the late night talk shows.
Right.
And it's nice because the late night talk shows, you can actually take the jokes from each of them and replace them. That's the thing that's so amazing to me. So I do think you're right, though. But people have spoken, and people are going to watch what they want to watch. The idea that you can control everything is what they want to do is destroy everything that they don't agree with and start over in this imagined utopia that doesn't exist. And you know how well imagined utopias work out. Just ask Chairman Mao or Comrade.
Wow, hey, I think this is a good breaking point because they're just going to continue to talk about something that is hypocritical and it's just nonsense. You want to talk about a utopia type of imagined world that people live in? People have the audacity to think that America's history was nothing but sunshines and rainbows. Everybody was holding hands and the people got together to fight against slavery and racism and conquered it like the Avengers conquered Thanos. Like they squished and conquered racism. Go ahead and read a history book. They want to strip away people's rights and force religion down people's throats because they feel this is not a scientific fact. It's just their ideologies, their moral foundation. They want to force this down people's throats to marry who they feel should be married, to love who they feel you should be loving, to if you're a woman, you need to marry, have kids, and be quiet. In that exact order too. Well, be quiet throughout the whole process. Oh, whoa. Yeah. Really? Oh man, it is almost stressful in a way to have to point out the hypocrisy when it comes to this political red and blue game. Because at the end of the day, both parties are only here by design to screw you over at the end of the day. That is it. They're not looking out for you. We can probably argue a few here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like Republicans, you're going to have to let me know because I honestly searched for these individuals and I can't find them. But it might be one or few of them within the system, but that's not going to stop a system. It's going to take a real revolution movement by the people in order to seek and establish the change that we want to see today. But that's not going to happen because too many people are distracted by this cultural war that has nothing to do with the functions in the system that is currently keeping us fighting against each other. Why? Why do they want you to worry about trans people that makes up less than 1% of the population? Do you see what I'm saying? Just think about it. So, bro, I don't know what else to say besides wake up, stop trying to defend this two-party system that won't defend you at the end of the day. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about us. But one thing you can bet your last dollar is that I care about you. That's it. Okay. You may not believe me. Let's have a conversation and I'll try to relay that information as best as possible. But at the end of the day, we all need to wake up and one day try to organize and do the things that movements and revolutionaries do. And it's But until then, man, wake the hell up.